Asante sana Sharon Chetumba. Public Service and Gender Cabinet Secretary Aisha Jumwa will now be a state witness in a murder case against her. The Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, made an application to have the case withdrawn, and the matter will be mentioned on December 21st, and the CS is expected to be in court in person. This comes after Jumwa's lawyer Danstan Omari wrote to the DPP to have the case file reviewed since evidence presented by prosecution did not show she was involved in the shooting. Jumwa's lawyer argued that the accused has never owned a gun, nor was there an indication that she had a gun on the day Gumbao Jola was shot during the Ganda by-election campaigns in 2019. The public service years had been charged alongside her bodyguard Geoffrey Okuto. Nerima Wekesa Udmo.
Public Service and Gender Cabinet Secretary Aisha Jumwa will now be a state witness in a murder case against her. The Director of Public Prosecution DPP made an application to have the case withdrawn, and the matter will be mentioned on December 21st, and the CS is expected to be in court in person. This comes after Jumwa's lawyer Danstan Omar wrote to the DPP to have the case file reviewed since evidence presented by prosecution did not show she was involved in the shooting. Jumwa's lawyer argued that the accused has never owned a gun, nor was there an indication that she had a gun on the day Gumbao Jola was shot during the Ganda by-election campaigns in 2019.
Aisha Jumwa, all her life, has never owned a gun. She has never held a gun, whichever format of a gun. Out of the commotion that was there, somebody was shot dead. Conspicuously, the police took magazines and picked 5 guns for analysis. When we looked at the ballistic report, there was no indication that Aisha Jumwa had a gun.
DPP has in one resolve entered an ole prosecute, which is an indication that the case, the murder charge as against His Excellency the Cabinet Secretary Aisha Jumwa has been terminated. So this essentially means that this is a good day for justice.
The Public Service CS had been charged. The Public Service CS has been charged alongside her bodyguard Geoffrey Okuto. Elsewhere, the DPP has withdrawn Dutch tycoon Tob Cohen's murder. According to the DPP, the case in which the late tycoon's wife Sarah Cohen and 2 others are accused of murdering him will now be registered as an inquest. However, the late Cohen's family has opposed the application to have the case withdrawn. Sarah Wairim Cohen was charged 3 years ago, and the case has never proceeded. The body of Cohen, a former CEO of Philips Electronics East Africa, was found dumped in a septic tank at his home in September 2019.
You will go with us as the lawyers filed a petition with the business community.
Italy Business Community EBC now wants the Independent Police Oversight Authority IPOA and the Directorate of Public Prosecutions DPP to drop charges against police officer Ahmed Rashid.
Hii kesi usikize na mama kome. Rashid achiliwe. Fitina za kuwekelea mtu wawache. Hakuna fitina, tunataka fitina Kenya. We want peace. Yes. Comrade power. Comrade power. Rashid timu. Rashid yes, we love you, Rashidi!
The business community, which has a membership of 24,000 people, has stated that it will fight to ensure that the police officer is released.
So we say Ahmed Rashid is a very key person in Isli. If the government is concerned about the security of Isli, Ahmed Rashid should be left to do his work properly.
According to EBC leader Omar Ahmed, the police officer facing murder charges in the 2017 killing of 2 suspected thugs acted within the law.
Isli was inhabitable before Ahmed Rashid was brought here. Because of one thing you remember, I think people have forgotten about is superpower. Superpower used to thrive in sleep. Because of him, superpower is not there again.
Meanwhile, Amnesty International, which is representing civil societies in the matter, denied claims that the IPOA and civil societies are against the Somali community. Nerima Wekesa for Maisha Prime News, Maisha Television.